This is Bahama Kin, CMO1, Connecticut Music Online. We're live here with Shane Knight from Seattle, Washington, for his new album, Bad As They Come. Coming right to you, coast to coast.
Bahama Kin, Connecticut Music Online, CMO1, Shane Knight with us.
Hey, Ken, how you doing, man?
Shane, how are you? Excellent.
Oh, great, hanging in there.
Yeah, it's raining out here, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it was trying to rain out here today.
April showers bring May flowers.
That's right.
What does rock and roll bring? Rock and roll brings Bad As They Come, Shane Knight. Shane, tell me about the album. How did the album come about?
Well, the album came about as I was working with Mark Franco, who we all know played for Joint Forces.
Correct.
And he hooked me up with legendary Paul Sabu, producer, and we started talking. And I was working on some original songs, and Mark Franco said, hey, why don't you do your album? And so I did, and I started singing again. And that's how Bad As They Come came about. But before Bad As They Come, I put out an EP called Hungry, which did pretty good in Europe.
Oh, excellent.
And the U.S., so.
And that's still available? Hungry, likewise?
Hungry is still available, yes, on CD Baby, iTunes, Rhapsody.
Excellent.
It's everywhere.
Great. And like somewhere in the studio, when you were in the studio, who's on the album?
Well, in the studio, it's me on lead vocals, bass guitar. It's Paul Sabu on drums. Some of the drums. Ken Wright is our main drummer, and but we didn't get him until about halfway through the album.
Right, right.
And then Paul Sabu on lead and rhythm guitars and backup vocals and keyboards.
Okay, and Paul produced the album, likewise.
Paul produced the album, yes. And the great thing about Paul is not only is he a legendary producer, but he's also a legendary guitar player. So it's always nice to have a producer that actually knows something about music.
Right. Now, some of the people that Paul has produced.
Oh, God, David Bowie, Alice Cooper, Shania Twain. The list goes on and on and on.
Yes, he's an excellent producer. He's on Joint Forces, I even believe. Back in the day.
He worked with
Jimmy
Joint
Bell and
Forces
Mark
back
Franco.
in 1980 something, yeah. With Mark Franco and Jimmy Bell.
Correct. Yes.
Worked with them. Yeah.
Excellent. That were the days of Joint Forces days. Back to the album, Bad As They Come. Like some of you're playing vocals. What are you using for effects? Anything at all for effects?
The only thing that I use on my vocals, I'm not really into effects, is we might use a little reverb here and there, a little echo, and that's about it.
Right, so you get that good natural sound.
Good natural sound. It's all me. I'm not really into effects on vocals at all.
Right.
I'm more old school that way.
You're gonna stick to vocals.
Yes, I'm sticking to vocals. Even though I've enjoyed playing bass for like the past 17 years, but I've always played for other bands and always been like a bass player for hire.
Correct.
And that's why it came about. Hey, why don't you just do your own record? Sing on it. And Mark Franco suggested it, and I was like, cool. So, this is what happened was I did the EP, and then people wanted a full album. So here's the full album, and I'm working on my next one right now.
Absolutely. Oh, the projects will come. What other projects you got going?
Other projects I got going, I just work with Paul, on various stuff. We bounce ideas back and forth. Paul's getting ready to work with another great band right now called Fatal Smile.
Right.
He's worked with Scream Arena, lately. And the latest thing that I did was I put the bass to Mark Franco's Addiction Alley album, which should be coming out soon on Rollins Records, I hope.
Yes, excellent. Yes, Mark's a great player. Mark's definitely a great player.
I mean, what an honor for such a great bass player to ask me to play bass on his album. I mean, that just blew me away. So, right there, I was just like floored.
Well, rock and rollers, they all work together, and when everybody works together, it's what makes it happen. And the fans, are the most important. That without them, it doesn't happen. People like Mark, they've been around, and it's a hard. It's not easy, to go through. He was in the movie Light of Day with
Jimmy
Fox
Bell
and Joan Jett. And
Joan
Jimmy
Jett,
Bell was
yeah.
in that too, obviously.
Yeah, and then I believe they did an actual tour with Joan Jett after that
Yes,
for
they did, yes.
about 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
They did Europe and some dates in Japan, I believe.
Yeah. And time moves along, of course. With Bad As They Come, do you have
Paul did, which is a great song about reality shows.
Oh,
So
great.
we're hoping to get that to a TV show someday.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll
Then we
definitely
actually
keep an eye
did a
on
track.
those.
Then we actually did a track called Bad as They Come. So,
Okay.
you know, trying to get that into some movies too. So we'll see what happens. You know, it's always an open road.
That's
You know, you
right.
never
That's
know.
absolutely right. You
Never
also
know what's
endorse
gonna happen.
SIT strings, correct?
I am endorsed by SIT Strings, yes, and they
Got a
endorse
couple
Shine
packs here
Down.
in the studio.
Yeah, they're great strings.
Absolutely. Yes, that's right. Everybody will get out and get those strings.
Right, and then I'm endorsed by Basan Sound, and Nikki Six from Molly Crew turned me on to Basan Sound, and then in turn I turned, you know, Steve Yeager from Metal Church onto the Basan
Great,
Sound.
great.
So, you know, it's all a big networking thing.
Who have you shared the stage with, you know, in the past? And some of like
God.
stage stories.
Slaughter, Great White, Ozzy, LA Guns, and I mean, the list just goes on. Like I said, I've always been a bass
Iron
player
Maiden.
for Iron Maiden, and, you know, it was time for me to do my own thing, you know?
Right, right.
So I wanted to get my own voice out there and get it heard,
And that's what you're doing.
and people seem to have taken to it very well.
That's because it's great. It's put together great. It's a great effort. It was a great point, you know, that Mark had pointed out the idea, you know, and I think it's gonna, you know, snowball into something great because good things, you know, come from these chances that people take. You know, and you are you planning on getting a band? You know, your own band going on the road with this?
Absolutely. At the end of summer, we're planning a tour. We're working on getting Paul Sabu to actually play guitar for me, you know, when we hit LA and stuff like that. But other than that, I've got a friend of mine up here that works with Metal Church, Dave Kahn, which is the tour manager for Metal Church, and we're working on putting together a band for myself right now, you know, because all I need is a drummer, a couple guitar players, and a keyboard player, and I'm
Right,
ready
right.
to go. You
Sounds
know?
like a fantastic project, and I definitely hope it takes off super good, you know.
Oh, I hope so too. You know, I mean, just what a tremendous album. And even the guy that, you know, mixed the album, not mixed it, but he mastered the album for me. And this guy masters albums for everybody. And this guy never said much about anything, but he
Right.
said he loved the album. So we'll see what happens.
There we
You
go.
know, and especially I definitely want to go to Europe with this.
This is great. Where can people pick up this album? On iTunes, I believe. April 30th?
It's on iTunes right now, available for download. It's on CD Baby, Rhapsody. Physical CDs will be out May 11th of 2009, and then they'll be up for sale on my website, which is ShaneKnight.com, and they'll also be available on my MySpace page, which is Shane Knight Music.
Right. And the physical CDs, some of the stores they would be in?
Some of the stores they'll be in will be like Target, Best Buy, you know, stores like that.
Right, okay, that's awesome. And your information will be on your webpage and MySpace as well.
Absolutely. If you want to know anything that's going on with me, just go to my MySpace or my actual website. It'll tell you
Absolutely great.
what's happening.
And of course, hello to all the MySpace folks out there. And
Oh, if
fans.
it wasn't, you know, MySpace is such a great networking tool.
Isn't it nice?
You know, it is so awesome. If it wasn't for MySpace, I never would have met half the people that I've met. I never would have met you,
There you go.
for one. And, you know,
Mark.
there's a lot of great networking that goes on MySpace.
This is
Yeah,
how it
okay.
goes. And credit to them. I agree. You know, it's fantastic that everybody can be in like one spot and stuff. But I definitely want people to get out and get this album. It's Shane Knight, Bad as They Come, and get on out to www.myspace.com, Shane Knight Music, and all these details there. This is Bahama Kin at CMO1 Connecticut Music Online.